This is John Paul Wright coming to you from Tokyo, Japan, and I want to talk about Star Wars today because I told you guys this was a Star Wars channel when it first started. For the most part, I knew I didn't want to make the name something with Star Wars because eventually I had the feeling that Star Wars was going to settle down. So, the thing is this. When I talk to somebody, I can't say I'm a Star Wars fan anymore. Now, I am, but I'm not. It's tricky because I really dislike the Disney Star Wars movies. And as you could see, this channel is going to get more into actor drama, things like that. But I guarantee you guys, the one thing that will never change is I really cannot stand Disney Star Wars. Now, the reason I don't just come out and say I am a Star Wars fan is because that's confusing, especially to younger kids, younger people, even teenagers. If I say that to somebody who's like 13, I'm a Star Wars fan, they just think probably the Disney movies first. Like, oh, he likes Star Wars in general. You know, maybe they think I don't like literally everything, but it sends out mixed messages that, you know, I just generally like Star Wars. And I do. I mean, yeah, I am a Star Wars fan, you could say, but it's like we really now have just Lucas era Star Wars, and now we have Disney era Star Wars. So it's really a big mess moving forward from this point. Now, we've also got this whole controversy spinning around about the fan base and bringing the fan base back together, things like that. And it's just like, at this point, it doesn't really seem possible that it's ever going to be even close to what it was. People keep talking about how it was always split during the prequels, but the split was very different. The split during the prequels was just kind of like some people liked them, some people didn't, but everyone considered themselves a fan, and everyone looked forward to what was coming up in the future. And now the split is like kind of nasty. You know, the thing is, if you like The Last Jedi, I have trouble believing that you actually did like, and more importantly, respect the original trilogy. Or if you liked it for a different reason, like you say, I didn't really like the characters, but, you know, I liked it. I like lasers and the worlds and things. In the same way, I like Star Trek. Now, I'm actually a pretty big Star Trek fan. I've been watching Star Trek since I was like, whatever, I don't know, 6, 7, like right after Star Wars. But, I did not get attached to the characters. Yeah, I like Kirk. I like Spock. I like McCoy. Yeah, I like all the characters. They're classic. They're great. But I never got so emotionally attached to like what happens to them. I thought like Kirk's death was pretty silly. But the point is, if I wasn't attached to like Luke, Leia, and Han on that level, then I give you some leeway. But for the most part, I think most of us did like Star Wars for the characters and the world building and the world and things like that. So I actually do like J.J. Abrams' Star Trek, mainly because he gives us this little tidbit in the beginning that it's a alternative reality. So you can imagine it didn't really happen in the same universe, or you could disconnect it to your mind if you don't like it from the original Star Trek content. Now, if we got something like that in Star Wars, I'd be more open to it. If it was just kind of like an alternative dimension, or it didn't actually connect with the original trilogy, I'd be like, yeah, okay, I don't like this, but alright, at least it's not actually what they think should have happened. So, getting back to what I was saying about Star Wars, this is my 1980 Yoda figure. It's the only thing I have left from my Star Wars collection, the original collection I mean, and like everything else in my life is just like completely gone. Not everything, but most like physical things, because I moved 12 times. Just this one thing I never ever lost. So like at one point, Star Wars meant a lot to me. And to say I'm not a fan kind of hurts. But, you know, to me, the Disney movies are so bad, I just can't say that. I can't confuse people. I can't let people think I like those movies. You know, especially here. I mean, got a channel. It's not huge, but it drives, you know, tens of thousands of views a month, and can't be confusing. Gotta be straight out. And also, you know, as the channel grows and we get more and more people who don't know me so well, then you guys gotta know that this is one thing I'm adamant about. Anyway, you guys let me know what you think down below about being a fan. What do you think of Star Trek? Because I never asked too much about it. Picard's out, there's news about it. I'd like to maybe cover that once in a while on this channel. As you guys can see, I'm doing a lot of Amber Heard, gonna do some more actor drama, things like that. But, you know, gonna have the other regular content too, and there's gonna be some Japan vlogs too. They're just tough to make because I'm always in the same place and I can't make a vlog about the same thing. Anyway, do some shoutouts. Shout out to Vandercoop, thank you for all the support on Twitter. Shout out to Adega Outlook because I don't give him enough. And if you're not subscribed here, click that subscribe button. I'm doing Star Wars, not quite as much as I used to, but I'm still doing it. Doing some actor drama, doing mainstream entertainment, Japan vlogs, even some music. Just doing whatever the hell I want to do because I'm kind of a hack and I admit it. See you next time.